know, I'm in the zone. If you always ready, you ain't gotta get ready. We in the zone. Great man said that. Great man said that. I heard they asking what time is it? Well, it's game time. I ain't shooting no shots, I'ma bang mine. Talking about 3 deep on the baseline. Everybody just be looking at the hang time. Off the hook, bro, I'm the Sandman. Up the bat, you can really hear the fans chant. Watch the pitch, about to split like Van Damme. Ain't for the fence, cause I'm going for the grand slam. I can't settle for less, cause people owe me.
Alright, we're in the building, man. In the Zone podcast. You know we doing our weekly recaps. My bad about last week. Skip a week. So we're gonna recap the previous 2 weeks. I really don't even remember why. What happened?
Tell them why.
Why I missed last week?
Yeah.
Life. I have a life. You know, sometimes things don't line up. You know what I'm saying?
You lost twice.
I didn't even know I lost until after you told me.
The same week.
How did I lose twice in the same week?
You lost in this and
Yo. Yo, go ahead. Fantasy football.
You want to tell them the score? No.
That's week 6, right? Or week 7? No, week 7.
Week 7.
My bad, week 7.
It's bad.
Week 7.
I think I put it like close to 170.
You talking about the fantasy shit? You talking about the?
Oh no, this one. Oh no, yeah. I beat you by 2.
Oh,
The two picks that was different. Every other pick was the same.
Oh shit.
What 2 picks was different?
I know.
He picked KC.
Right.
I tried to tell him that KC.
Nigga, I tried to tell you too that
He
KC
did.
was
He
I said,
did.
why you pick
He
KC?
did.
Because I was just.
He trusted Mahomes. Yeah.
Don't do it no more. It's just, not this year. Not this year.
It's just something about that defense I don't
defense
trust.
is historically bad. Like I just don't.
And then
who else was it?
that Colts game was horrible.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I took
The Niners Colts game.
I took us.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Shitty.
That was on both ends. That was just a horrible game.
It was
a good game, but it was a horrible game.
Ass game. And a prime reason why I can't fucking stand Jimmy G. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Shout out to Jimmy G this week though.
2 rushing touchdowns, 300 yards. He played well.
Good enough.
He said
Shout out to whoever bet on that nigga from the Jets being the leading passer of the week. 125K. $1,000 bet, 125K. Yeah, my faith ain't aligned like that.
$1,000?
$1,000?
Nah.
He put $1,000.
He put $1,000 in it.
$1,000 went on 125.
That'd have been $10. I'd have been cool with 10.
Facts.
That'd be cool with 10 up to 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Either way, though.
Money.
What a fucking bet. But I know it's low key one of the. If we would have recorded, that would have been a trap game.
Yo,
I'd have called that game. Not saying that I'd have had the Jets winning, but I'd have called it as a trap game for sure.
the Jets versus
Bengals.
Call that a trap game?
After beating Baltimore the way that happened, then going to New York, yeah, with a new quarterback, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the definition of a trap game.
Yeah. I forgot what they played the week before.
That's the definition of a trap
That
game.
Baltimore game seemed so long ago, but it was only 2 weeks.
Nah, that's fact, yo.
That and because Baltimore had a bye week this week, so they couldn't really continue themselves too much. So who you guys played the week last week or this past week?
Week 7 or week 8?
Week 8. Week 7 you can skip.
Alright, so week 8,
even
who
though
won
we
week
do-
8 then? Oh, we ain't doing the recap.
I said we ain't do.
I forgot we didn't shoot, so we ain't doing the recap. So, what you said, player of the week?
Yeah.
Offensively?
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
A little bit.
It's a few like good weeks. I know I got defensively, but
Alright, who you got defensive?
Justin Simmons.
That's a good
Ball
pick.
this week.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pick.
Ball this week.
I got defensive. I got what's the boy's name from the Saints? Gardner Johnson.
Oh yeah, he was wild.
He was flying, bro.
He was wild. Yeah.
That whole Saints defense.
That whole Saints defense. They had a good week against Brady, but I don't know what it is. Ever since Brady got to Tampa, it's always one game a year.
Yeah, that's all it
Where
is.
it's like, but it's a you know.
But no, that was their
game.
I just realized that was their first game against each other since the playoffs. So that's why it was so crazy.
Oh, fired up.
Yeah, that's why it was so crazy.
Yeah. Who you had offensively this week?
Probably Tyler Lockett, even though he ain't scored. I think he had like 12 for like 140.
Yeah.
Some weird shit like that.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp all this week. Matt Stafford.
I got shout out Maddie on fantasy. He is currently the leader of the MVP race. Him and AR, I think, kind of separated themselves now.
I think it's definitely Matt Stafford definitely got that is on Kyler kind of played himself out of it a little bit.
Yeah,
Had a few
a little bit.
mediocre to bad weeks.
Yeah, I think they plus it only helps because fucking AR and Matthew only got one loss. It just depending on how you look at it.
Kyler only got one loss too.
Huh?
Kyler only got one loss too.
Yeah, but the play is different.
Yeah, last few
At
weeks.
this point, the play is
That Cardinals team.
Yeah. I low-key think that J.J. Watt injury is huge.
High key.
Nobody gonna talk about it.
High key. They don't even.
The injury's gonna be huge. Watch.
You be telling me.
Shout, you wanna talk about that bullshit trade that happened the other day?
Which one?
Von Miller trade?
Everybody want to come to the NFC West, man.
The weather's nice out there, man.
Everybody want to come to the NFC West,
The
man.
weather's nice, man.
I don't know what the Rams doing. What kind of deal they got with Goodell,
They're selling.
but like, literally, I don't even understand how they have the salary cap for all of the players that they have and that they continue to get.
Well, when you look at it,
I mean, how much? But I think I read the article. I think
well,
Denver's still paying like $9 million
out of Von's
out of
salary,
Von's salary this year.
Denver's paying nine of the 9.8.
9 and 9.8. Yeah.
9 of the 9.8.
Okay.
So the Rams is
And
paying
then-
$800,000 for Von Miller this year.
That's why it makes sense.
But they
He'll be a
also
free
got
agent this year though.
2 high picks for him too. And he will be a free agent this year. When you also think about it,
They only need him for
Rams, their running back on
Henderson.
he's on his rookie deal if I'm correct.
I believe so. Yeah.
Their receiver room
And-
is paid. Their offensive linemen, I think, are mostly all rookies.
And Donald Ramsey.
Donald Ramsey and Floyd got paid. Their linebackers are pretty much on team-friendly deals, and then their secondary, besides Ramsey, is on team-friendly deals. So it kind of, when you do the math, kind of adds up. I just don't.
Yo, what the fuck?
If Von Miller could become half of what he was, good luck. Good luck. Well, more so to y'all, because I got to see that shit.
Man, week 17.
Sheesh. That's y'all second meeting?
I see. Yeah, I said, yeah, we always. I'm trying to think that we played, man.
Like I said, I don't think y'all played them. I know y'all played Arizona, right?
We played Arizona already.
And y'all ain't played Seattle yet, did you?
We played Seattle once. That's what we played. We didn't play LA yet.
So, yeah, I got to see them niggas twice. Sheesh.
We got them. Sheesh. We
Yeah.
got Cardinals, and then our first meeting against LA is week 10. So back to back, Cardinals, Rams,
Damn.
3-6.
Damn.
It's a shit show of a season, dog. I'm really starting to blame the front office.
Why?
I just don't feel we've been aggressive enough. I think we got complacent ever since Super Bowl.
You think I should have went after Julio?
I think we should have went after a few players.
Like who? I think it all started with
If
y'all
Von Miller-
signing Buckner, but that's just me.
It definitely started there because it was almost like, oh,
Because y'all number wasn't off. Wasn't that far off to what?
what Arm said.
No, not. Well, Armstead, from what Indy got. From what Indy gave me. Our number wasn't off.
But it was also like they wanted to pay Armstead.
That's fine.
Too.
You can still pay Armstead.
I think, and that's what I don't understand.
The salary cap keeps going up.
It was almost like we chose. We thought
Armstead over Buckner.
Yeah, it was like we
Because
thought
he was a
Armstead-
cheaper pick. That's what it was. They said it was a cheaper pick. But I
cheaper
don't-
pick. But we also thought he probably could fill in some of that production.
Mhm.
And then they said, "Oh, we'll go draft a D tackle in Kinlaw
No.
in the draft," which also makes his responsibility harder because it's almost like, all right, they traded Buckner to
Mhm.
get you, and you basically replacing an All-Pro,
Yeah, I know.
and he hasn't lived up.
No
Been
offense.
hurt this year.
No offense to Goodlaw, he was never going to be.
Never. He was. I knew that.
Unfortunately.
I knew that.
But I
That's
don't.
why. But that's also why I was a proponent of saying take CD.
True.
I was saying take CD Lamb.
CD with Debo? Sheesh.
Nice. Nice. That's what I'm saying. I was saying take CD. I think we got complacent. We had opportunities to go after Gilmore, and cornerback been a major problem for a long time.
Facts.
See, they try not to fix it because it's a gift and a curse.
As far as.
We've been a top 10 pass defense
Because you're
with the
not
DBs that we've had. Even last year, our pass rush was shit last year. No Bosa,
Yeah.
no D4. Our pass rush was shit last
Mhm.
year. But we was ranked like 5th against the pass last year
Mm-hmm.
because of the system.
Yeah.
Like we have a bunch of great like system players,
Yeah.
but when you get rid of Salah, and then you got D'Amico Ryans, who basically doesn't mask anything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is front and center to what we're gonna do on defense, and they like to play a lot of man. We don't have man cover corners.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did, but he just got hurt.
Oh yeah. Correct. But that's another thing. Story of his career. So we get. I just feel like then the players we do pick up always be injury prone players. We went and got Verrett. I love Verrett, but he was injury prone. That's the reason why we're not talking about him as potentially a Hall of Famer because he couldn't stay healthy. So Verrett is a dog. Quan Alexander, we picked him up. He was hurt.
He balled.
Then we traded him. He did ball.
He was wild.
Then, D4 hasn't been able to really stay on the field. Bosa had missed a year. Kittle the last 2 years couldn't stay on the field. Jimmy G's always fucking hurt. All of our running backs. So it's like
Mitchell tough.
yeah,
Mitchell tough.
Like
Shout out Debo,
I like
man.
Mitchell, man. I fuck with Debo
Shout
too.
out Debo.
Debo had health issues too. But I'm like, I think we should have invested more into the defensive line, DBs, and I think we really should just get a number one target.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing we missing on offense.
Get
Like,
one this year.
Nah, it's over now.
Ain't nobody in the draft.
I know.
Unless y'all go out and pay somebody.
Unless Cleveland want to go ahead and let Odell go for the low.
That won't happen. That won't happen until after next year. Well, after this year, my bad.
That's what I'm saying. This season a wash for us.
Yeah.
It's a wash. This season a wash
Watch
for
us
us.
too. Because I don't know who we tanking for at this point.
Go get
I
AR
wasn't
this
taking.
week.
I mean, I honestly, y'all been better than I expected y'all to be.
Oh, way better.
Way better than I expected y'all to be.
Way better. Because we
I don't
low key
even
been
get-
in. We low key been in all our games except for the Tampa Bay. Well, not even the Tampa Bay game. The shit didn't get out of hand until they threw 2 back-to-back pick sixes.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that Buckner deal. Y'all re-signed out. Y'all not re-signing Buckner. I think
That hurt a lot.
that
That
low key might have closed your championship window. Cause that move, if you go from that move on, everything else has been bad. Literally from that move on. Cause
Everything. It's literally
if
like
y'all keep Buckner and Bosa gets
it's
hurt,
literally-
it doesn't really look as bad.
it don't. But I think what we miss most about Buckner is against the run. Not even the pass rush against the run.
And he was just Armstead is just better with him. No offense to him.
Yeah.
Armstead is just.
That's what I'm saying. He got paid based
remember
off the
Williams?
performance he had next to
Armstead.
yeah, we talking about Kyle Williams and
Kevin Williams and Pat Williams
Oh,
from
yeah.
Minnesota. It's kind of like that. It's like you need.
DT?
Oh, yeah, the defensive tackle.
What Kyle Williams?
Was it Kyle? No, I'm talking the two black dudes.
You talking about way back, or you talking about Kyle Williams, the white boy?
No, I'm talking about the black dudes that played for Minnesota. There's like Kevin Williams and like Pat Williams. I know what you talking about.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Buffalo, right? Or is that the dude from San Fran? Cause I had or was that Smith?
That was Smith.
Yeah.
That was Smith.
1 second. I had a white boy that was nice on the defensive line too, but those.
Yeah, no.
There was one in fucking Buffalo. I just forget his name. He was nice too.
Yeah, but it's like certain players make people later. So like Armstead had a great year.
But they
because he
also
was
played 4
next
years
to-
together at Oregon.
Yeah, true. But also think about this: he was next to Armstead was next to that year with Super Bowl. He was next to Buckner, Joey Bosa, and a healthy D4,
Motivated D4.
and a motivated D4. You ain't gotta do much to be good. Bosa had a dominant rookie year. Buckner, that our whole front four was dominant that year.
Facts.
So it was like it was just our team is just I don't know, and it's kind of like you look at the Lynch and Shanahan era, and it's been one winning season. Great winning season. Went to the Super Bowl. Took the Super Bowl. Should have won.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Falcons
what are we
are
doing? Yeah, it's like what are we doing? It's like what are we doing?
That championship window closed fast.
Real fast.
Alright, so who you got this week? We got the Colts got the Thursday game, right?
Before we go though, who you guys game of the week, which I'm pretty sure I already know.
Game of the week this week?
Yeah.
Like this past week? What was game of the week?
Yeah, we did. I don't even think anything else is even close.
I personally think that Jets Bengals game.
That game was lit.
That Tennessee Colts game
That
is
Tennessee coach. I was about to say Tennessee and the
bullshit.
yeah.
Both teams had a chance to win with like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Nobody wanted to win.
This nigga Wentz was wild.
Nobody wanted to
He
win.
threw the pick six.
He threw the pick
On the
six.
goal line. He tried to throw the screen with the left hand.
Just doing dumb shit.
Nah,
But if you go based off like atmosphere, hands down that Saints Buccaneers. That shit was fucking crazy.
But that was a dominant win for the Saints.
That Dallas game was good too. I'm gonna say here now, man. If Dallas can stay healthy,
They might win this year.
if Dallas can stay healthy, bro,
I've been saying it. I've been saying it the last few weeks. So
them niggas on paper are fucking elite.
Every level.
facts.
And you know what's crazy? They've been elite on paper for years.
Mm-hmm.
This year they just finally playing like it. They're on every level. You got
Dan Quinn,
solid offensive
you're
line.
pissing me off. Cause I've been telling you for years to change your defense. For years.
Bro, these niggas got solid offensive line. Probably arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
That's 1-2 punch in the league too.
And you talking about wide
I
receiver who been balling without Gallup.
Without Gallup.
Without Gallup. Then you got a nice 1-2 punch at running back.
Probably the best. Shout out to Schultz at tight end.
Schultz been balling
Ball.
this year. Defense. And DeMarcus Lawrence
He
ain't been
doing it
playing.
without DeMarcus Lawrence.
Gregory them is stepping up.
Yo,
you got
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Micah, who I felt like was the best player in the draft last year.
Nah, he's slowly pulling away from everyone. Like
But
him and Surtain are in a different class, bro. Like
But we said that. Like I feel like we told everybody last year.
I'm not. I was telling Dan
Michael
after
Parsons.
because I was telling Dan because he was talking about Zach Wilson. I was like, yo, if this kid wins another game, I said Zach Wilson, I may sit him for the rest of the year. There's no point in bringing him back.
Yo,
There's no point. And then
I was.
if he wins
I don't
like
think-
5
no,
games, it
Zach-
becomes like a what the fuck moment because what do you do with Zach Wilson?
It's
He
literally
wasted the
like,
number
bro,
2 pick.
You did.
I'm Pittsburgh.
You did.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You do not want him.
I'm Pittsburgh.
He ain't got to do much in Pittsburgh.
Don't have to do much in
He ain't
Pittsburgh.
got to do much.
Not much in Pittsburgh.
But don't go to Pittsburgh. Don't go to
Don't
Pittsburgh.
want him to Pittsburgh.
But
In
yeah,
fact, go to Pittsburgh.
could you imagine, like,
Oh,
if
exactly.
Parsons went to the Jets or something? They'd have been fine at quarterback.
Yeah, because the boy, he balled.
I still don't know
He balled.
how any of them, how Parsons or Surtain dropped in this draft. I don't. I don't know what I don't know. Maybe because I just
But
don't
I
like
think,
Jason
but see, I
Tatum.
don't want to say drop
They dropped.
because Parsons,
Parsons.
Surtain did.
Surtain. What? They said it was a toss up on him and Horn, but I don't see how.
Yeah, Surtain did. Which one was playing well before he got hurt?
He was, but he was never going to be Surtain. No offense to him.
But that's what I'm saying. But where Michael went at, it was literally like all the teams that didn't take him. That
Needed
wasn't
guys.
really the need
Yeah.
for what the teams was trying to draft.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I don't really feel like Michael fell. It was just kind of like
Yeah.
that was the team that it was the first team up that needed what he was bringing. But
Replace,
like I said all last year, he was
replace,
the best player in that draft.
replace Parsons and Surtain. Put Parsons on Denver, put Surtain in Dallas. How they're playing now, right now.
See, but
That would be.
it'll
They're still both defenses are still good. It's just a
still
what
good.
the fuck. Because then you got
still
Chubb, you got Von Miller, and you got Parsons.
good.
But then you got Diggs, and then you got fucking Surtain.
Crazy.
I think that I honestly think that hurts Dallas more than it hurts Denver.
Maybe. Because maybe Jalen, but then you never know. Maybe Jalen doesn't have the follow-up that he did. Maybe Lawrence doesn't get hurt. It's a big maybe.
Yeah, that's big ifs.
But just if they're healthy on paper, those defenses are like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Nah, fact.
Because then you got Parsons just playing middle linebacker at that point,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is where he needs
I
to
was about to
be.
say that's
What?
Yeah.
I like how Dan Quinn is using him. Dan Quinn, we got to talk. Because the way he's using Keanu Neal, I said that for the past 3 years. I don't know if your intern got my emails or not, but
This nigga, bro.
I've been telling you to move from the weak side linebacker for like 3 years now. Ever since he ruptured his Achilles. Just saying, man. Just saying. But shout out to Dallas, though.
Actually, saw the Dallas.
Because
Can't stand the NFC East, but they balling.
them niggas look unstoppable.
I ain't gonna lie, I believe. I don't really believe.
You believe in Jackson State? I thought you was like, that's what Deion be saying about his team. Like, I believe in Jackson State. You believe in Dallas, right? Oh, all right.
ARP be saying I believe too.
AMP. Who's that?
No much better way.
Nah.
Week 9 predictions.
Shout out to Sub Checkout.
Yo. He had to be there. Catch the bar. Had to be there.
Week 9 predictions.
Yeah. Who is it? Indy?
Alright. Starting on Thursday. New York Jets versus Indy.
Damn.
Just got you thinking this.
Yeah.
The quarterback back there. Yo, hey, boy was balling, yo.
Nah, he was balling.
He was
yo.
balling, yo.
Are they in New
Yo,
York or are they in
it
Indy?
is, I think it's in Indy.
Oh, give me Jonathan Taylor.
I got the Colts.
It's gonna be the one game.
I got the Colts.
But I won't if I'm gonna put it on wax. If this kid wins this game,
I think, yo,
Wilson's done for the year.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
They're not rushing him back. There's no point.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. After last week, watching the Jets and that offense and the way that offense ran,
But I will say the offense was different last week than how they did use their running backs more this week. I will say that. When Wilson was in, they wanted him to be like Mahomes. I don't know why, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying the way the offense functions.
Yeah.
It felt a lot better with White than it ever had with Wilson all year.
But I always feel like
I mean, have the Jets even put up 30 points this year?
I don't think so.
No.
But I feel as though when you dumb down certain things, you just let the offense be simpler. Teams and players have more success than when you try to complicate shit. That's why I think sometimes backup quarterbacks be doing well sometimes because the game plan is simplified, quote unquote, but it's just smart football.
They
at that
utilize the
point.
running backs a lot more than you would have.
Yeah.
So that could have been it, but I don't play well again. But anyway, Browns Bengals.
Bengals.
You know my prediction won't be right, man.
Bengals.
It's gonna be the Bengals, but you know my prediction won't be right, man. They're not gonna resign Baker Mayfield. They're gonna let him walk. They're gonna let him walk. Watch.
What is the ulterior option now?
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody else with this
They
money.
may franchise him.
That's fine.
They're not franchising. That's wild.
Nah, because you
They
don't
gonna pay
have
him $100.
another option. We don't have another option to go to.
Yeah, you do. Sean Watson's still on the market.
He's still in the market. I'm saying right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say there are all of these. Nobody. I'm talking about people that's on the roster.
Shit, the
You
kid
don't
from New
just let-
York look like he a viable option.
I'm talking about as far as people on the roster.
Uh-huh.
Now people outside the roster don't know what move they're gonna make.
Yeah.
As of right now,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have anybody on that team that can start at quarterback
No.
and be decent.
No.
So I don't see them just letting him walk. I could see them franchising him and have it as like a prove it year,
That's hella
like how they did that.
That's hella money though.
What's the ulterior motive? Have a season as a wash?
That's what this is.
I mean, that's gonna be another
This season as a
season.
wash? I'm saying that's another season.
I mean,
as a wash.
as much
You're
money
wasting
they
another. You're wasting another year of a good roster.
reason why I don't think they're signing him long term. And if they do,
I don't think you sign long
it's
term.
gonna be a team.
But if
friendly.
you
It's
don't-
gonna be like under 25 mil a year,
But my thing is this:
which for a starting quarterback
if you don't,
is a super discount.
if you don't have a replacement for next year,
Mm-hmm.
why would you let Baker just walk? I don't think they would do that.
Unless they pick somebody else.
Shit.
Unless
why-
they pick some. Unless
Why
they
the
would
fuck
trade.
with
or pick
Aaron
somebody
Rodgers? Why the
else.
fuck would Aaron Rodgers stay at Green Bay?
He's coming to Pittsburgh.
If they win a Super Bowl,
Nah. Even if they win, he's coming to Pittsburgh. It's alright.
But then that becomes a clusterfuck
Bro,
for
bro.
them.
Pittsburgh.
Bro, relax.
Not saying anything.
If they win a Super Bowl, that becomes a clusterfuck because then that's 3 years for Jordan Love sitting on the bench. No, 4 years maybe. So then what do you do with him? Because you're going to have to sign him after the 5th year.
I think, but I just said that. That's what if I think AR still will. I just told.
That's
her that.
viable. If I'm Cleveland, I'm giving him a blank check.
I don't think he want to go there.
You don't have to. But if
That's
you
what
insert
I'm saying.
AR on that team
It's a different
with those
team.
weapons,
That's a different team. That's a different
Entirely
team.
different team.
you thought Adams was balling. Odell might.
Revival of Odell's career.
Yeah, facts.
Odell got to leave Cleveland.
Yo,
I was right about that too. I didn't want to say it, but I called that like 3 years ago, didn't I?
nah, you said he got to Cleveland. His career was definitely going to die. I thought he was too talented for his career to die. But
I said it 3
New
years
York,
ago. I said,
they'll
I said that was not gonna work.
no, New York accomplished what
Really want it, yeah.
they wanted to. They wanted to kill his career.
They proved it,
They did.
and they proved it. You can say whatever you want about Eli Manning. Eli Manning was a hell of a quarterback for Odell Beckham.
Facts.
Shit, Daniel Jones was a hell of a quarterback for Odell Beckham. Baker, I don't know what it is.
I personally don't think he fuck with Odell.
Yeah,
I
facts. We
also
said
I
it.
said that thing.
Yeah, we said it. We said it on
Yo,
wax.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be watching the Browns games. Odell be open.
Odell has had drops this year too,
That's
But he still be open.
but he be
though.
wide the fuck open.
but it's like if my hands not getting hot
Yeah,
as a receiver,
yeah,
sometimes them drops won't come.
yeah.
with the frustration. Now you starting to think like that's when you're not getting your targets and you open a lot. And then now you starting to think too much. So when the ball do come your way, you're not as smooth with the catch. But like it's a lot that going like. Odell got to get out of Cleveland, bro.
Or they gotta just get an amazing. Or they gotta just get an amazing quarterback.
You just say
Yeah,
Baker.
Yeah,
I still got
think-
Cincy.
I got Cincy too.
But yeah, I don't know what it is.
I don't think they believe in Baker, but none of us do, bro.
Also, that's not the current quarterback's pick. I mean, the current head coach's pick. That was the last year's. So that's a big thing too. So that may yet to be determined on that situation. When you think about it, what is he holding out for? What are they holding out on not signing him for? It's not like a Lamar Jackson situation where Lamar's holding out for more money. Period. We know that he's gonna get paid regardless.
He's gonna hit money.
But if he won the Super Bowl, that number goes out of this world.
Triple, quadruple.
They have a great chance to
And that's the crazy part.
And that's the only, but they did the same thing with Joe Flacco. They was gonna resign Flacco, but they just like would let you play it out. Just know you run the risk of
losing some money.
yeah, you ain't gonna lose much. Not in 2021.
Nah,
Not as a quarterback.
shit, that's what the reason why Flacco got that bread.
But
But if Lamar Jackson won the Super Bowl this year, or even if he makes the Super Bowl this year,
You think Mahomes deal was big?
yeah,
they might well just give him like stock or something like in Baltimore.
no, that's facts.
Like in the Ravens, like the ownership, like he might well just give him like 5%. That's the only way you're gonna pay that. It's gonna be like a 12-year deal though. It's gonna be crazy, but you gotta think that whole draft class, everybody besides Baker and Lamar hasn't been signed.
But we all know Lamar's gonna get this.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
know that. Baker
Question
literally
is
like
Baker going to sign?
I don't think they just let him walk without replacement because that roster's too good.
No. I think this offseason they will have to
Now
work on what we're gonna do.
that-
If Baker's not gonna be on
it
the
might
roster.
not be an ideal area,
Ooh.
but as far as a roster, Deshaun Watson,
The funny shit is, I was thinking that.
perfect.
I was thinking that
scenario.
Deshaun,
Cleveland?
Yes.
yo, that would be
Yeah, Cleveland
crazy.
don't give a fuck about
They don't.
none of them lawsuits.
They don't need anything.
No, they don't. The roster's
They
too
don't
good.
need anything but quarterback. You put Deshaun Watson on that roster,
Spooky,
that's
Stupid.
spooky.
It becomes
And then-
stupid.
You still got Juice, got Odell,
Still got Odell. Still
Austin
got
Hooper
T5.
start balling again.
Still got Njoku.
You
Spooky.
still, but
It's
actually, you still have Chubb. I'm not sure if they're going to resign him.
They already did.
They give him.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Last year, 2 years. 2-year contract.
I thought it was the year before last. They gave him a 2-year contract.
Even if it was, he'd still be on the roster next year.
No, I think it was the year before. I think this would be his last year of his contract.
This would have been his last year of contract.
Yeah, this
If he
year.
didn't resign.
But he was on. Wait, I'm confused. They initially signed.
Because he signed, because
They
you
initially
got
signed him to a 1-year deal. Then after the first year,
after last year was his first year with Cleveland. They gave him a 2-year contract midway through the year.
oh, so you're saying they extended it 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So he's still on one. Damn. That's wishful thinking. That's one more lot of Cleveland.
We know. Chubb's not signed.
He's gonna get signed.
He's gonna get signed, but Chubb's not signed.
He's gonna get signed.
Chubb's not signed.
Fuck Cleveland. And Deshaun
As
go
a
there?
running back, him being hurt is gonna hurt him a little bit. So he need to stay on the field.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I don't know. Ain't too many quarterbacks you could say like, oh, put him here, and then. But
I can take Ben. Go ahead.
He good where he at.
Nah, no, you're not.
this
Good
nigga,
where
yo,
he at.
man, Cleveland might be alright with Fitzpatrick, nigga. The fuck,
Yeah, that's,
Might be.
like anybody but Baker at this point.
Baker just,
Trash.
But anyway.
And I bought stop. I bought it low.
Oh, Lord.
shit spiked for a little bit, bro.
I don't know if he bought that low this year, bro. I was surprised he was.
Nah, I bought it low. I did it. I brought it like super low. Like, shit was like
I don't know this year.
Shit was like $2. Shit went up to like $5. I sold a couple off, and then that I lost money for sure. I say that, but I lost money for sure.
I was surprised he was actually a believer a little bit.
Was it Broncos? What I say? I believe in everybody but Baker.
I agree. That's why I ain't take the Browns.
I believe in everybody but Baker.
Broncos, Cowboys.
Yeah. Why did you even?
Broncos ain't a bad. I mean,
I would want to see
team.
who they put Surtain on. That would be interesting to see.
Shit. Dak should be back that week, so.
They because it's then I don't think they're gonna. I think it's
Because if they win, it's a win. If they lose, it's a lose. They don't care for this game.
Definitely in the division.
They still probably wouldn't care, to be honest. I'll leave them cooking and shit.
No, I'm saying they up. They got a 3-game lead.
Oh, yeah.
they secured the home
Second
playoff.
place.
Yeah, so yeah. So they definitely. Even, yeah, like you said, if Dak's healthy, he's probably
So
still.
they in Dallas, right?
And then what? Philly had a bye week this week. Philly got the Chargers, so
It's Dallas, Denver, and Dallas.
it's in Dallas. I think Dak plays. I think he plays.
I'm saying if he's not 100%, I don't see. There's no reason to run for a rushing back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
There's no.
Because Cooper was sometimes with that roster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna-
More
more
than
than
last one more year. Because he was serviceable for one more week.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Got the Cowboys.
As you should. Absolutely.
Texans and Dolphins. This I probably get.
Dolphins.
I'm taking Houston.
I'm taking Texans. Let me tell y'all what this is, bro. We just don't fuck with Tua. We don't believe.
I like Tua as a person, bro. I promise you, I do.
Texans?
Yo, you know what it is, bro?
So, I'm taking the Texans.
And my boy told me when I used to work at Stop and Shop, you can't name not a successful left-handed quarterback in today's NFL.
Not a successful one.
Name one.
It's not that many. Two left-handed.
Tua.
Tua.
Here you go.
Not successful.
That's it.
That's the only left-hand quarterback in the league?
Yeah. That's
Yes.
Oh,
As
shit.
a starter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I say you can't name not a successful one.
You can't. Besides Steve Young, name successful left-hand quarterback.
Steve Young.
Besides Steve Young and the kid and the guy from the Raiders.
Like that.
As a thrower,
You just successful quarterback.
You did.
I get it.
Yeah.
But even then, as a Falcons fan, I'm not going to sit here and say Michael Vick was
You know, sound great.
at all. Because he was just,
that. Yeah. He was just electric.
let's get real, he was just electric as fuck. When it came for him to throw the ball, we sucked.
He's
There's no reason why we lost to the Eagles twice.
He was alright on the
He
Eagles.
threw late picks in those games too.
He was alright on the Eagles.
No, he was alright on the Eagles, but the system changed.
Yeah, the system changed.
And he also lost a step too.
That's true too.
Lost like 2 steps at that point.
Still fast.
Facts. But yeah, like when you think about how the game is played,
Left.
your right tackle is your left tackle. As a left-handed quarterback.
Yeah, and they're not.
The whole game
Line.
shifted when you got a left-hand quarterback. So when I thought Tua would
Like
be,
even the way you have to draft.
it's completely different.
Yeah.
Your dominant side becomes, it's
right
completely
tackle.
opposite.
Sheesh.
So you
Completely
need to
opposite.
draft as far instead of the right tackle being more a better
You need a more
run
mobile
blocker. You need a more versatile pass blocker on the right
on the
side.
right side, which is almost unheard of. Because on defense, that side is going to get the best pass rusher.
Yep, every time.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about it from that point of view, it fucks up everything. And I think that's why there's not been many successful left-hand quarterbacks in the league. I thought Tua would be a change, but
I didn't.
You win some, you lose some.
He's lost a lot.
Man, I feel like that.
Oh yeah, I got Texas.
Shout out to Davis Mills, man.
Playing well.
I wanted Atlanta to draft him.
Speaking of Falcons Saints.
We could have skipped that.
When the
This is a
Saints
game,
We could have skipped that.
come marching.
Actually, we may beat them.
I was
Really?
thinking that. Yeah, it's a divisional game. Falcons.
I don't know.
Trevor Simeon may be starting.
Yeah, might be.
Trevor Simeon will be starting.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking a limb.
Jay Boo towards ACL.
And then the other one,
Taysom Hill?
he still got concussion.
I'm not sure.
I know he was in concussion protocol, but I don't know if he's gonna be back by the time. No, I'm gonna take Atlanta still from. I don't know you is. Even though, man, this slide get better. I'm gonna miss you.
What's going on? So, yeah, some family issues, some mental.
I'm sure.
Raiders, Giants.
Giants. Nah, fuck with you, yo.
Fuck.
I'm still taking Giants. Though. That's crazy. But
Where's it at?
Low key.
Raiders don't play good outside, bro.
That's why you said that I started laughing. Okay. You know, I'm like going against DC, but it be these kind of games where it just be weird. Like,
you going against DC?
who do you play last?
Give me the Raiders. They had a bye week. They had a bye week. They had a bye week.
Oh, I got never mind. I got Vegas.
Give me, I want to say, give me
Off the
Vegas.
bye. I think Wallace should do that too.
Let's go to New York.
He should. No, you say you got.
That's an ugly one. I got the Raiders.
You say you got the Raiders.
Yeah.
You had the Rollins, though, right?
Yeah, I got the Raiders. We probably definitely going to disagree on this one, but I'm not sure. Patriots, Panthers.
Matt.
Oh, I'm going Mac Daddy. Come on, man.
Matt Daddy.
Mac Daddy. Even though I do think PJ Walker is going to ball out this week for the Panthers.
I got the Panthers, man.
Yeah, why don't you like Mac Daddy, bro?
Yeah, what's up, bro? You never picked me. I think you picked him once.
I picked the Panthers in the last 2 weeks.
He picked them once. I don't even.
Once.
They didn't play week 7. It had to be a
Jets.
Yeah, I'm about to.
No, I picked the Patriots.
That don't really count.
So
Last
who?
week I picked the Pats.
Against the Chargers?
Yeah. No, dude,
I'm about to say he wasn't that. He was not gonna pick them over the Chargers.
hey, I'm never gonna pick them over the Chargers.
I know.
I heard with my boy.
And he won.
The Patriots, man.
Yeah, Mac Daddy won.
Matt Daddy.
You said who?
I'm just not a fan of his game.
I don't play. I mean, he ain't get outplayed by Herbert.
He didn't. Herbert had 2 picks.
I know. Just saying,
But
bro.
that's Bill Belichick. Herbert's still a young quarterback, and you know what he do, young quarterbacks.
I don't care. I don't care how you chalk it up, nigga. Everybody was young. Brady was young at one point.
Wasn't going against Bill Belichick.
Huh?
Wasn't going against Bill Belichick.
Scout team, you know.
Yo, chill out.
Yo, niggas forget. Yo, Drew Bledsoe was tough, bro.
He was.
Niggas forget, bro. Drew Bledsoe was tough, bro.
Brady got his job with some lucky shit.
Yo, like on some like
We definitely
stars was the line. Don't match.
We can skip this one. Bills, Jags.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
How the Panthers though?
Nah. Shit.
This disagree. No one was about the Pats. Vikings, Ravens. I got the Ravens.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. Vikings a good team. Yes.
It is, bro.
Just
Fucking Devin. Oh, I say that.
Says Devin.
I hate when niggas don't know football, bro. I just hate it. Like you can't do nothing when you got third and fourth string corners going up against the best receiving core in the league. Like you can't do shit. But that's just, and they had a chance to win at the end. Twice. So blame the defense, right?
Chargers, Eagles.
No, you going Chargers.
It's in Philly. It's in Philly? I got the Chargers. Chargers don't play well home. I don't know what it is. Chargers do not play well home.
Packers, Chiefs.
Oh, Packers.
I'm going Green Bay. I know you going to go KC, right?
You ain't
I
going
think
KC no
Adams come
more.
back. Huh?
So you're not going KC no more for a little bit.
Not against good teams.
He said
I don't even know about bad teams, man. To be honest.
They got no time to squeeze, like against the Giants. They got no time to squeeze out.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be squeezing out
Against the Giants.
Not at home.
But that's what I'm saying.
Not at home.
They have enough time.
Not
to
in November.
squeeze
Not
out
in
wins.
October, November.
This is what I'm saying. They got enough time to squeeze out. They should be squeezing out wins. They got enough time to squeeze out wins with the bad teams.
Nigga, they got enough
Against good
talent to
teams,
beat
they just
good
gonna
teams.
lose. They not. It's not about who you got on the roster. It's about how you playing. And they're playing like a mediocre team.
Nigga,
So they can beat
they
the
fighting
teams that's
for
worse
top
than them.
five pick.
But if it's a good team, they gonna fucking lose.
They gotta blow that team up.
Nigga blowing that team up, bro.
Hell yeah.
You gotta do something with that.
It doesn't work.
They'll give it another year to see, to be honest. They're not blowing that team up,
It
bro.
doesn't work, bro.
You can't say it don't work when you win 2 straight Super Bowls.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same exact roster.
No.
It's the same exact roster. You can't say it don't
Okay.
work. This season,
It's just a bad season.
No.
nah, it's not working this season.
No.
Teams are caught up.
They caught up 2 years ago.
They did.
They did.
A couple teams caught up 2 years ago.
Oh, the league caught up.
I think the league caught up now, to me.
Not the whole league, because they still came at.
No, it's just teams just thought that they could bully them and then doing something else.
I said not the whole league.
Hell, it took the Ravens this year to finally play too high against them.
That's what I'm saying. Not the whole league.
No, the formula was there. It's just teams just didn't use it.
That's what I'm saying. I said 2 teams.
That's what I'm saying. But if you want to be honest, it should be 0-2 in the Super Bowl. And back in the Super Bowl,
Don't mind me.
Mahomes would be fucking Jim Kelly.
He wouldn't be Jim Kelly.
Why wouldn't he? Jim Kelly with the 4.
He went 4.
You right.
He ain't lose 4 straight yet. He lose home.
Because he's not losing 3 straight, because he's not going this
Come on
year.
this year, so
I'm trying to go on this.
so
What you talking about? What ifs?
I'm just saying.
I just don't agree with
I just don't think how it's set up.
forward.
I just don't
Say
think
that.
how it's set up
Say
now.
it don't work.
Don't work. It don't work.
Bad choice of words. I think we won 2 straight Super Bowls.
Don't work. Shit. I don't know. If you didn't win, it don't work.
Skip this one too.
Who is it?
Cardinals, Niners.
Sheesh. That's how you feel about it, too?
They washed, dog. Got the Cardinals.
I'm gonna shout out to Russ 2.0.
Kai Murray too.
You said who?
Kai Murray.
Russ 2.0.
Titans, Rams.
That's a night game.
No Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, get back healthy, please. This game would have been lit.
It's going to be the Rams.
But it still might be lit.
It was gonna be lit, but
Cause I got a weird feeling AP still got some juice left. I got a weird feeling. If there's any nigga that can come off the street and rush for like 125,
definitely.
It's fact.
it's AP, bro.
No, that's facts.
If there's one nigga that can do it, it's him.
Who you got?
You can pick the Rams.
I'm gonna definitely pick the Rams. I'm leaving Matthew Stafford. But I won't be surprised. Are they in Tennessee?
Who's in LA?
Oh yeah. That shit might be crazy. They about to have Dr. Dre in there again. Watch.
No Derrick Henry. The Rams are a 7.5 point favorite.
I'm taking that. I'm taking that 8 points. But then I may go back and like adjust it. During the game, depending on how good AP
I might
looks.
gamble on that.
Who you taking, Tennessee?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm like, nigga, what you talking
I
about?
got the Rams.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck you talking
I'm
about?
thinking Tennessee.
Oh.
Not the Rams, but I'm saying I might take.
Oh, you might take that
too.
spread.
No, man, no Derrick Henry. They had a different team without Derrick Henry.
Is Julio playing?
Do it matter?
Yeah, because Jalen's gonna probably take AJ.
Again, do it matter? You don't have a quarterback that's good in the ball.
AP doesn't have to be Derrick Henry. They just have to keep the ball away from them niggas.
That's gonna be hard to do with Aaron Donald. I'm just
Listen.
I got the Rams. Bears, Steelers.
That's Monday night.
Bears.
Good night.
Let's go Bears.
In Chicago?
Nah, I said Pitt.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh.
And a young Justin Fields. Yeah, I got Pitt.
Let's go
If
Bears.
it was in Chicago,
Now,
I might have took
I thought about it a
Fields.
little more. I thought about it a little more, but
if it was in Chicago,
Fields starting to catch his stride a little bit.
he's
starting
still
to
young.
slowly. They're all young.
But that's what I feel about. That's how I feel about Trey Lance. You just gotta let him grow. You gotta let him grow, man. You gotta let him
I mean,
grow.
I agree now.
Cause he didn't play. He didn't play
This-
much in the preseason.
He didn't. That's what I'm saying. I agree. But when he did play, he was bad in preseason.
You got it. Them reps. All of these are just practice reps at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now,
but you're going against live defenses.
But this is where we're like. This is. I agree and disagree with you, right? So I agree with you now. We have to let him play because this season is obviously a wash.
Yeah.
So it's now it's like we're gonna let Lance.
By the way, Jimmy
Get
G,
the reps.
Jimmy G, in Cleveland will be tough.
It'll be the same thing.
No, it won't. Jimmy G can get the ball to open receiver.
And he
Yeah.
stares down one receiver.
That's fine. Say that all down. He open. He open. I'm telling you. If you watch film, he open. I promise you, he open.
I know he open.
He open.
I know he open.
He open.
But I don't think
It's
Jimmy
the same.
can hit him consistently because
Hey,
I've
listen.
watched him not hit people consistently. So I don't.
They ain't been that open either. No, not that. They've been open. Not that open. I didn't see Odell stand and jump.
Odell gonna eat because whoever number one receiver in Cleveland.
You feel me? You feel me?
Tua stare that bitch
Nah, you
down.
gonna be motivated. You be motivated. I'll pay him.
Him what?
What?
Him what?
I'll pay him like 15 mil. Come in.
Serviceable.
Yeah. Cause you ain't gotta do much. You got 2 running backs. You're like, just get the playmakers the ball. Get the fuck out of the way.
That's facts.
Now, what I think they ask for Baker is just a lot. I think they're just asking Baker to go out and win games when it's hard.
That's what happened. That's what you ask of a number one pick.
Oh man, you probably shouldn't draft them kind of players then.
What kind of player number one picks or Baker?
No, you shouldn't draft Baker.
Right, I agree.
That was the most shocking number 1 pick I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, everybody was shocked.
That might be
I ain't
worse.
gonna lie.
That might be worse than Bennett going to the Cavs. Nah, you know why? You know why? Because niggas knew Bennett was probably gonna go like top 5, top 3 that year. Nobody had Baker going until the night before.
I think Baker was.
When the report came out, niggas was like, "Oh shit, Baker might actually go number 1," and that
That's still-
shit
that's-
fucked everybody's heads up.
That's
Like,
still not. That's still not worse. That's still not worse.
Then Bennett? No. You're saying that because how fast Bennett got out the league. That's
I
why.
know how ass he was. Baker's ass. He ain't that ass.
Nah, facts.
He's not that ass.
But Bennett had projections of going high. Nobody
He based it
had.
on projections.
Isn't that going into the draft is all we could do, right?
But I'm talking about right now. But we don't know.
No. I'm just going. No, not what we know now. I'm going based off The night of the draft.
Before night of
The night of the draft, we're going off projections. Baker going number 1, niggas would have been like, all right, whatever, like you smoking crack. Bennett going number 1 really wasn't that of a shock. We knew we had a chance to go number
Who was
1.
in this class again, Bennett?
Bennett?
Anthony Bennett. First of all, I didn't even understand why people was drafting him that high.
This draft, was it?
That couldn't have been a Giannis draft.
2013.
That might have been.
That was the Giannis draft?
Let's see.
Maybe.
Oh, that's nasty.
About to see right now.
Oh, shit.
Victor Oladipo, CJ McCollum. The next 2 picks for the 2013 draft. I gotta look at it. Basketball reference. But yeah, that's our predictions, man. In the zone.
In the zone. Sheesh.